So it's very cold this morning, guys. We've been up since 2:45, making sure Mr. Heater doesn't go out in the big high tunnel. So we had 3 temperature readings. The one on the app, the AccuWeather, said we got down to 31. The Tempest said 33, and the other one that we have outside, it registered 32 right now. The little high tunnel is at 33, and the big high tunnel is at 40 with Mr. Heater. So the little high tunnel just hit 32, guys. It's always coldest right before the dawn. And this one is registering 32, 40 degrees inside the big high tunnel. We hope that that's all through the big high tunnel because we have lots of things planted in there. And this AccuRite has 32 outside as well.
You get in there. Get out.
Good old Mr. Heater's been cranking since 2:45 this morning. Thank goodness. We're doing an assessment, but we think we were able to stave it off, even if it was just a couple of degrees. Here's our peppers back there. We are going to be watching them today to see if we see any damage. So if you covered your plants up, you want to get out there as soon as you're able when it gets above freezing and uncover them, because you don't want them to get too hot, and they will pretty quick. In fact, this high tunnel is already up to 52 degrees with the sun coming up. Everything looks to be okay. Now it's time to go check the little high tunnel. You can see the fog in here. Our greens on the outside look to be okay. We need to open up our tomatoes underneath here. Our seeds here look to be okay. We had the tray set at 75, and it's yeah, it's pretty warm in there. I think they're gonna be all right, guys. Goodness. We really hope that that's it, because as these plants get bigger, they'll get harder to cover. Now, we don't see any threat except for maybe tonight. I think it said a low of 36. We'll be watching that to see if they change that today and monitoring it and see if we get a freeze warning. I sure hope we don't, guys. I sure hope we don't. So after tonight, it looks like we're free and clear for at least another 7 or 8 days. We're going to be kind of chilly tomorrow, but the rest of the week we're going to be in the 70s, and at night we're going to be in the 50s and the 60s. So we plan on getting busy planting, going ahead and planting tomorrow, and just taking our chances. I know I hate to say that, but we really do need to get things in the ground before the heat sets in. You all know that last April, we went right into mid-90s up to 100, and we stayed there for 7 months into October, and even above 100, and we had very little rain. So we want to get a jump on things this year, guys, and we want to try to get our harvest in as soon as possible, hoping by mid-June to the end of June. So what are we growing this year, guys? Right now we have the Rudger and Perone tomatoes. Greg's getting ready to start some in roses. We're going to be growing at least 2 types of okra. We're going to be growing peppers, jalapenos, bell peppers, poblano peppers, banana peppers, cayenne peppers, because I want to make my own cayenne powder in that freeze dryer. I got some peas in there, some sweet peas. We're going to grow black-eyed peas and purple hull peas on the back acre. At least we're going to attempt to do so. We have beets growing right now. We have onions growing right now. Going to be growing some green beans. We grow the bush variety because anything that trellises here gets too hot and the leaves get burned, so we like to keep them close to the ground. And we're growing cucumbers, both pickling and slicing. We're growing the Chicago pickling and the Marketmore slicing. We're growing squash and zucchini. And we're growing the white squash for Papa. Let's see. Oh my goodness, we got lots of stuff that's going to be going in this week. Let me think. Various peppers. I've got some celery in there. We've got kale, of course. I got mustard greens, some Swiss chard. Beets, of course, are out there. I think that covers it all. I think Greg is going to attempt to do some corn again. We've not ever really had any luck with corn. So I think he's going to attempt to do some sweet corn and some popcorn. And we're going to attempt to grow some flowers on that back acre, some cutting flowers, because we enjoy cut flowers throughout the year. So I think I've given you the rundown, guys. Oh, sweet potatoes. Can't forget them sweet potatoes. We're going to be growing those as well. So I know a lot of you have inquired on what we're going to be growing. We got some hillbilly tomatoes out there that we're going to give a shot. Some Ace 5s or Ace 5s. I've got some beautiful dwarf tomatoes that I'm going to be planting that KP sent me. Thank you, KP. Excited about those. I've got 2 varieties of those, and they are looking fantastic. Can't wait to get those in the ground. So yeah, guys, we're going to have a full variety of all kinds of good veggies that we'll can or we'll freeze or we'll fry, especially that okra. I still have some okra in the freezer that I breaded up for us to fry, and hopefully we'll be getting okra again before too much longer. But anyway, so I wanted to give you guys an update on that freeze. And this week is going to be a gorgeous week. I know a lot of you are already planning on planting. We are too. We are going to be busy. So we'll be in touch. Show you guys everything that's going on. Love you all. Take care.